Welcome back to the Universe of Backup. In this tutorial, we will learn about asynchronous in JavaScript. First, we need to learn what is asynchronous in JavaScript. JavaScript allows the programs to perform a task without blocking the main thread. This is the asynchronous. This means that while one task is waiting, like fetching the data, the program can continue to run other tasks. This is the what is asynchronous in JavaScript. For example, you have imagined when you order food in a restaurant, the chef starts cooking while you can still chat with your friends. You don't have to wait at the counter for your food to be ready. You can do other things in the meantime. This is what is asynchronous in JavaScript. Next, we move on to the what is synchronous and what are the difference between synchronous and asynchronous. We coming into the synchronous programming. Tasks are completed one after another. If one task takes a long time, everything else waits. This is what is synchronous. In coming into the asynchronous, this means that while one task is waiting, like fetching data, the program can continue to run other data. This is asynchronous. We need to print console.log task1 and console.log task2. This task2 waits until the task1 finish. This is what is synchronous. In coming into the asynchronous, I print console.log task1, set timeout, open braces, console.log task2. This runs after 2 seconds without blocking the task1. This is how asynchronous works. Next, we move on to the after completing synchronous and asynchronous, we move on to the understanding callbacks. What is callbacks? Callbacks is a function passed as an argument to another function. It is passed as an argument to the another function which is executed after a certain task is completed. This is what is callbacks. For example, like function a function fetch data callback. I need to set the timeout. Constant data is equal to data received. It callback data 2000. Like this runs after the 2 seconds. This is what is callback. Next, we move on to the promises. First, we need to understand what is promises. That promise is an object that represents the eventual completion or failure of an asynchronous operation and its resulting value. This is what is promises. The state of promises like pending, failed, fulfilled and rejected. Pending means the initial state neither fulfilled or rejected. The fulfilled means the operation completed successfully. This is what is fulfilled. Rejected means the operation failed. These are all the states of the promises. Next, we move on to the async and await. Explain that async and await are a syntactic sugar built on top of the promises, making a asynchronous code easier to read and write. Why we need to use async and await? It built on the top of the promises, making a asynchronous code easier to read and write. This is what is async and await. Like for example, you imagine like create a simple web pages that fetches the data from an API like a joke API. When a button is clicked, show how the button can be clicked multiple times without waiting for the previous request to finish. This is the example, and we learn more about promises in JavaScript. Promises are a way to handle the asynchronous operations like fetching a data from a server or waiting for a timeout. They allow you to manage the tasks but take a time to complete without blocking the rest of the code. This is what is promises. Like for example, you imagine you order food in online, a restaurant promises to deliver the food like that. The food might be delivered successfully. This is fulfilled. The failed to be delivered, it is rejected. Like be in the process of delivery, it is pending. These are all the states of the promises. Like how to use a promises in a JS is use a dot then to handle the successful result, use a cache to handle the errors, use a finally to execute the code regardless of the outcome. This is how we need to use the promises. This is all about asynchronous in JavaScript. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment in this video. Thank you for watching.